Now, Dr. Dibia Nze is the Chief Dental Officer at Deseret International Hospital and a content creator and social media handler for Nigeria Delta Dental Association. He started a conversation on the cause of tooth sensitivity last week and will now be moving on to solutions of the problem. And, you know, when we talked about this last week, it was, you know, a lot of people who probably couldn't place a finger on why they had pains in their tooth. At least you provided a little bit of direction in that. But today, one talks solutions.
Yeah.
But I think we should go over what we talked about very briefly last week and the causes of tooth sensitivity.
Okay. Hello, good morning. Basically, we said last week that anything that will erode the enamel of the tooth will cause sensitivity. So your toothbrush, very hard toothbrush, faulty toothbrushing technique, frequent consumption of soft drinks, consumption of acidic fruits, all of that are potential sources of tooth sensitivity.
One of the big areas where I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't have ever thought would be your toothbrush, what you use to clean your tooth, which will then, you know, erode the enamel, which is one of the things that you talked about. So today, our focus, of course, is on solutions to tooth sensitivity, because I think people have different kinds of baby teeth, and you know, when they present to you, what's the first thing that you would say to someone who has this issue if they came to you?
Okay, so the first thing is we want to determine the severity. Now, the severity of the sensitivity gives us an idea of what needs to be done. For very mild cases, all you need to do is take away the cause. The body will always heal itself.
Right.
So if the sensitivity is really mild, maybe caused by frequent chewing of bone, just tell the patient not to chew bone any longer, and then that gets solved. Now, for some other cases which are a little bit higher up, you want to do things like a desensitizing agent. So you want to place varnishes over the tooth to cover up the dentine that is exposed. In very severe cases, you want to go as far as doing a filling or putting a crown over the tooth.
That's when it's very severe and it really hurts.
Yeah, that's when it's, well, it's not just the severity of it. It's not just the pain you're looking at. You're also looking at functionality.
Right.
Because when your tooth is really sensitive like that, it means that a lot of your enamel has gone off. Your tooth has lost strength. So that tooth can crack under pressure.
Right.
So we need to also restore strength as well as saving that tooth from being sensitive.
I've seen a lot of adverts, you know, recently, maybe I think in the last two years or so, that of toothpastes that, you know, claim to strengthen your teeth, and then some others that claim to treat sensitive teeth. Are these possible solutions for this kind of thing?
Yes, they are very possible solutions, but like we said, it depends on the severity. There are some cases where no matter the amount of toothpaste you put on that tooth, we do not expect any cure to come. So if the cases are, say, between mild and moderate, yes, there are so many brands of toothpaste that you can get over the counter that will work for your sensitivity.
For sensitivity. Okay, now, you know this is Christmas period, and there's no amount of advice that a doctor or a weight loss consultant or, you know, even a dentist will give to people. They will still do what they're going to do. But what would be your advice? People are going to eat what they're going to eat. They're going to have lots of sugar, cake, fizzy drinks, you know, just different things over the next probably 10 to 15 days. What would be your advice for them to care for their teeth so that you don't then end up in January with sensitive teeth?
First thing, go see your dentist just before Christmas so that they can tell you the exact state of your tooth.
Very important. See your dentist before Christmas.
Very, very important. Then, if you are going to chew bone, make sure it is really soft. Do not use your teeth to open soft drinks and the likes.
But you know, we all do that. Okay, well, I haven't done that in a while, but
well,
that happens. So lots of people, so don't use your teeth to open, what they call them. Don't use your tooth as a can opener, essentially, or as a bottle opener.
Yes, don't do that. And then essentially, make sure you brush last thing at night before going to bed. So you take away all of the sugar you must have consumed during the day before you go to bed at night.
So last thing at night, make sure you brush.
Yes.
You brush your teeth, so, which a lot of people don't do because maybe you forget and all of that. But how about there's some people who use mouthwash and don't brush at night.
Okay, your mouthwash is an adjunct. It never replaces that physical effect of using your toothpaste and your toothbrush. So yes, the mouthwash will do a little bit of work, but no. If you want the best, you should actually brush because your mouthwash will not take away everything stuck in between your teeth.
Now, one of the things that, we've had one or two dentists on the show, and one of the things that I always ask is, people need to know more about how important it is to visit the dentist. You still have a lot of Nigerians who don't go to the dentist because maybe they think it's expensive, they don't have access, or they just don't have information. But how important is it to care for your teeth? Now I'm talking general, because now you said visit the dentist before Christmas, but people are still thinking, I can take care of myself. I don't feel any pains in my tooth, so I'm fine. But why is it so important, dental health?
Now, dental health is really, really important because that's your mouth is the gateway into the body. Now, a lot of things can go wrong with your body, and the first manifestation will be seen in the mouth. A lot of things can also go wrong in your mouth that will end up affecting your body. So the same way you service your car is the same way you should also service your teeth. Don't wait until it goes bad. Now, other parts of the body, you can take mild painkillers for them if you have pain. But once you start having pain in the teeth, it's a bad idea for you to take painkillers because the pain you're feeling from the tooth is an indication that something is going wrong. So you need to go and check what is going wrong before you take out the pain.
So really, really important. I mean, these are some key things that people need to pay attention to that they're not paying attention to, and really, really important. So before you even start feeling pains, or the pains are an indication of something deeper. So definitely you should be seeing the dentist. So let's just go over some of the things that we discussed today. So very important, see your dentist before Christmas, before you start cracking those chicken bones and stuff. Make sure that throughout this period, you brush your teeth. Last thing at night. So brush your teeth last thing at night. Don't just use the mouthwash.
Don't use the mouthwash.
What else? There's something else you said.
You need to stop using your teeth as a can opener.
Yeah, as a can opener. Very important. And and don't use hard toothbrushes. It was one of the things that, one of the causes of having oversensitive teeth. Wow, very, very nice. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. I'm sure that we've learned quite a bit.